our 7 City Brewers Smash Off. Tonight's Brewers are going to be number 5. It's going to be the Golden Promise and Apollo, and that's going to be that was done by Travis Ryder. Number 12 is going to be Golden Promise and Zythos. So that one's done by Leanne White. She's our president of our homebrew club. Number 14 is going Premium Pale and Apollo, and that's done by our neighbor Tom Tompkins. The next one is going to be Premium Pale. Number 15, Premium Pale and El Dorado. This is the only El Dorado that we have left to do, and but it's the Premium Pale, so we'll be able to bounce it against the other Premium Pales. So that was done by Alexander Giddens. And number 20 is a Premium Pale and Zythos, and that one was done by Bo. So let's go ahead and get the first one. The first one's going to be the
5.
What do you say? It's a Sun God, Golden Promise and Apollo. Yeah.
Is his on Untapped?
I think it is. It is on Untapped. Wow, it's nice and clear. Pretty nice. I said, oh, we get to drink extra because Dan's not here.
That's a valid point. It's gonna be a long day tomorrow.
Man, that thing is clear. Holy smokes. Next one is from Leanne White, our president. Presidente.
In a big bottle.
Golden Promise and Zythos.
She's really sucking up now with the big bottle.
Yep. Not too many big bottles in this. Well, that's pretty nice. So we had, these are both Golden Promises. They look
cheap. Bottle condition?
I don't know. She's keg. She's a kegger.
She kegged it, right?
Yep, kegger. Next one is going to be Tom Tompkins Premium Pale and Apollo.
Just look at the he labeled.
Yeah.
Look at that label, and it's not cheapo like.
Yeah.
Rub off. World Tree Brewery. Hey, that's what he's calling it.
Tree, because you get that big ass tree that in town.
Okay, that makes sense. This is, he even got the ABV of 4.8%.
4.8. I think mine was like 5.2. I think. Ooh, ouch. It's carbonated.
A little bit of carbonation in there.
Not a bad thing. He must have bottle conditioned. Yours looks good.
Tom, if you come to brewing this weekend, make sure you show up earlier than half an hour before the end this time, okay?
Yes, exactly. I forgot about that.
And hopefully it's not in the middle of a gale force winds this time either.
And next one is number 15, Alexander Giddens. It's a Premium Pale and El Dorado. Now I wasn't really impressed with the El Dorados. We had a couple of them that just were kind of off, so I'm kind of curious to bounce this one against everyone else.
Mine haven't been bad. I had 9 and 4 pretty high, in the low 20s.
They're all looking pretty good. The Golden Promise is actually looking clearer. Okay, last one, Premium Pale and Zythos, and that's from Bo.
And I've already floated my keg, so...
I already floated my keg too.
I really like this one. It's going to be tough to judge this one with any impartiality whatsoever.
He's not going to.
And I'm not even going to try. And if you know me, that's not really a big surprise to you. Just look at that. It's basically a perfect beer.
Yeah. I think the first one was the most perfect. For appearance-wise. So let's go ahead and get number 5, Travis Ryder. So let's do the Golden Promise and Apollo. Let's get a taste on that one. Ooh. I'm not sure if I like that.
That's distinct. That's distinct right there.
Well, this is the, I mean, remember we got this off a couple of other Golden Promises. A little bit of nutty, toffee kind of aroma. Which I'm not really that big a fan of because it reminds me of butter. But And I think Travis wasn't totally happy with it, but he got good carbonation because he was saying something about the carb being off. Did you get a sip on it yet?
I did.
Okay.
Yep, I did.
The Apollo isn't really pronounced in this. I mean, I think it's a little bit bitter. Do you think the Golden Promise is taking over?
I think the Golden Promise is just running roughshod over the whole beer.
I mean, and I know that he just brewed it. This should be the freshest beer that we have because he did it in less than probably from brewing it to kegging it and bottling it was like maybe 10 days. I'm getting a little bit of the bitterness, but I'm kind of curious when we taste the other one, the other Apollo. I want to compare that. So
premium
again, the Golden Promise is really taking over. So you pretty much have to add a little bit extra hops on there.
I could see the Golden Promise being really good. And
it's not bad. It's actually
anything with any oatmeal. I could see it playing off like in an oatmeal stout a little bit. I could taste it in. I had something there somewhere, but it's certainly not something I would ever brew with as the primary malt.
Well, we are going. The next one is a Golden Promise-Zythos. So let's see what we got there.
Yeah.
So
That's
actually,
12.
I mean, look at the lacing on that. That's
right.
Pretty fantastic. Okay, number 12, Leanne's Golden Promise and Zythos. Now this is the same one the same hop that you used.
So obviously it's gonna be good. Good job, Leanne.
Not much of aroma. Well, she brewed that here also.
Same day, right?
Yeah,
we all brewed the same
we
time?
did the flame out hops.
This is when we convinced her to go all grain.
Yeah, this was her first. This was her first all grain too. So go ahead and get a taste on this.
Yeah, it's more my style. I think that
That Zythos actually did a pretty good job.
I don't know if the Zythos is just kicking ass over the Golden Promise, or if there's something about the way the Golden Promise, the way they've been, I think some of the Golden Promises. Maybe it's in the way it was.
I'm actually tasting
fermented.
I'm tasting a little bit of alcoholic on it. I mean, it's kind of like. I mean, it's not bad. It's just I can taste a little bit of just a little bit of aftertaste in the back of it. Doesn't taste hot. I mean, it's just something there. I have to do a little bit of research on that one.
It's like you're tasting it in the same spot in your mouth where you would feel like a jalapeno heat, almost like it's in the top back of your mouth is where it's sitting. But it's not heat in any way. It's not a bad flavor.
It's just that you can tell it's there.
Right.
Doesn't seem like it should be there.
I didn't say that. I'm not saying I dislike it. I'm just saying.
No, I mean I like both of these beers. I'm just trying to be a little bit critical, but I'm trying to taste the differences. Okay, next one is Premium Pale and Apollo. So we'll see how the Premium Pale does with the Apollo.
This is number 14.
Yeah. Maybe it's. I have a slight aroma on this, but what are we supposed to get from the Apollo? A grapefruit and hoppy?
Yep.
I'm not getting it.
I mean, maybe it's because I stepped in dog shit on the way over here, but I'm not smelling much. Honestly, on the first
well,
tray.
I'm sitting right next to you.
None of the first three really have a very strong aroma that's coming through.
Mm-mm.
Some of the other ones we've tasted, you really got the hops kind of almost assaulting you off the pour even. But these first three, I'm not getting much of anything.
And you get the aroma. I'm getting it on the back end, a little bit of citrusy.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, and all of them are balanced. The only ones that I've noticed that haven't been really balanced is the Galaxy from the previous ones. They're a little bit too much. Okay, so our next one is going to be a premium pale in El Dorado. So, I mean, these all look excellent. I've gotten, well, we didn't get much head retention on Leanne's, but now it's Golden Promise. So, premium pale El Dorado. This is the only El Dorado for the evening. And it's actually our last El Dorado.
Last one.
Yeah.
The other ones were 9, 13, 4, and 21.
It's kind of like the El Dorado by itself has a medicinal kind of.
We all remember 13.
Yeah.
That was the skunked.
Kind of skunky.
Yeah.
So yeah, I gotta taste this. I'd have to say I'm not a big fan of El Dorado by itself.
I was about to say, and I mean this in a negative way, it tastes like a homebrew to me.
That's
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I would have to agree with you.
I wouldn't mistake this one for a beer from a local brewery or from something you're buying bottled in the store. It tastes like not like a Mr. Brewmaster kit or something, but
right. It's got that. Yeah.
There's just something about that instantly says, this is a home brew.
Yeah, and that's.
And I don't know if it's the El Dorado, and I'll say it again since I got picked on last time. I'm not picking on the brewers. It's all about the ingredients. I don't know if it's a premium pale or the El Dorado.
I'm pretty sure it's the El Dorado.
I'm thinking it's the El Dorado because when it was the Maris Otter and El Dorado that came through with that same kind of almost funky taste before. Now the El Dorado and Golden Promise, I had pretty good scores on. Everyone had pretty good scores on the Munich and El Dorado, so I think the El Dorado can play, but there must be something about that.
Yeah, maybe it's got to have some more body to it, or I don't know.
Well, both the Premium Pale and the Maris Otter are supposed to have a nutty, biscuity flavor, and I think just the El Dorado playing with it, it just doesn't work. Right. So that might just be one of the lessons that we're learning from this whole thing is stay the fuck away. If I can say that on your YouTube channel, I'm sorry.
You can.
Okay. Stay the fuck away from mixing El Dorado with Premium Pale, because you're just going to end up with
or if you mix
beer.
Because that, I mean, what we did with Dropkick Nate was that's El Dorado and Galaxy. So those two together, that's a good little pale. So it's kind of like the mixture of the hops together. So another guy, I think it's Kenny Wade. He's the one who's actually end of the thing. It's like that's a great idea. So
throwing some of the bottles together.
Yeah,
we got some leftovers.
I know. So
let's get crazy in here.
We still got one to drink.
Well, I mean, obviously we're not going to want to mix number 20 with anything else.
Oh Lord,
because this is going to be the best beer anybody's ever had. Everything I said earlier about the brewer not being responsible.
He's responsible.
That doesn't take effect.
Okay, this is Bo's. This is a premium pale and Zythos. So let's go ahead and get a whiff on this. Oh, I'm getting a little buttery.
Asshole.
Let me get my first swig on this thing. Cheers. No, let me get a true swig on this. This thing is this is nice and balanced. The Zythos is really, it's calm. I wouldn't have to say that this is the best one out of tonight's, but it's pretty close.
I don't know that it's certainly not the best overall that I've had so far, even. But I think it has a good balance. It's not going to win any.
It's balanced.
It's not a beer you're going to win any awards with or anything. But I do like. I think just the combination of the premium pale with the Zythos works pretty well there. that you could use as almost a base for something and take off from there. If you like this, you could build off of it pretty easily.
I just tried the other Zythos, and they're pretty much very comparable.
Like I said, I drank my other 2 gallons already. It's not a. It's a beer you can sit down and have a few of. And some of these,
it's light. They're light.
A lot of these have that. I'd say, with the exception of the ones that have had that buttery taste for me.
I can drink one of the ones that just have a little bit of the off flavor,
right?
And then, but the other ones
I could drink several of and be fine.
So it's all about poundability.
It's like undergrad all over again.
So that is it for tonight. I hope you enjoyed the comments, and we are out of here.
Please be kind to me in the comment section. Please.
Yeah, very thin-skinned over here.
I take it all personally. I cry myself to sleep.
So we'll see you guys next time for the number 4, and it should be at the barrage.